All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Akeem here to give you another blog on a player headed towards the 2017 NFL Draft. For this scout report, I'm here to talk about the Ohio State's Curtis Samuel. Actually had a great season this past year, both rushing and receiving. Now he's hailing from Brooklyn, New York. Entered Ohio State as a running back, mainly used more as a running back, but actually he was behind due to Zeke the Freak Elliott leading the team in rushing over the course of 2014 and 2015. And in this year, Curtis Samuel finally emerged as the star weapon of this Ohio State offense. Particularly, he was used more as an H-back hybrid. He was used in different positions in the offense and even sometimes on special teams as a punt return specialist. Now, this past year, he had 865 yards receiving on 74 receptions with 7 touchdowns to go along with 771 yards on the ground and 8 scores, and he was first team all Big Ten selection honors. Did a great job this past season, and this reminded me a lot of Percy Harvin during his time at Florida, in which Urban Meyer was the head coach for the Gators then, and he used Samuel the same way, and I think he could become a good nifty type prospect of this year's draft. Now, talking about his strengths and weaknesses, first his strength, he is a fluid athlete with balanced start and stop quickness. I do like that a lot about him, and he has lower body explosiveness to maneuver in tight spaces. He does a pretty good job using his size at 5'11", 197 pounds. He definitely has shift gears pretty well, and he's a nifty guy as well. Savvy football instincts, understands how to make his reads as far as running the football, and he shows that he could be a good, effective player outside of the backfield as a wide receiver. Now, I did call him out as a wide receiver prospect because that's what just about all the scouts have him as, a wide receiver. But I think he would be a better fit at running back who would catch the football out of the backfield. I understand they could probably use him as an H-back or a slot receiver, but I think he would be a better fit at running back because of his size, and he has more experience at running back. Now, as far as his weaknesses, what's his size at wide receiver? Doesn't have the prototypical size that you want. That's why I see him more as a running back. And as far as him being a wide receiver, this was the season this past year in which he had finally sprouted up to become showing that he has good skills as a wide receiver. But I think he would not have too much of a problem making the transition. Now, lastly about him, and I've mentioned his punt return duties. He did just average 3.2 yards per punt return. Now, on a couple other weaknesses I forgot to call out, his route tempo requires refinement to set up cornerbacks based on his coverage reads. Needs to do a better job with his reads, and he has little jam experience. He sometimes has a hard time breaking off of jam situations, but I think he would definitely be coached to become a good number 2 wide receiver, but I think he would be a better fit at running back. Now, for my overall projection for this particular player, I actually see him as either a 2nd or 3rd round pick. I do see him as a good talent, but I'm seeing him more of like a running back hybrid, but there's other better running backs that you could select for this year's draft, but it's harder to make a decision on whether to use him as a wide receiver or a running back. But he is one of my top 10 wide receivers entering this year's draft. Now, the next time to catch you guys will be in just a couple minutes. I have 6 more blogs for today. Thank you for watching this blog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.